Hi guys, welcome back. I am having a really lazy day today, but it is nonetheless a makeup day, and it always amazes me how a little bit of makeup can really transform a person, and I do consider it a superpower, and perhaps you consider it one too. It will never cease to amaze me on myself personally, the transformation and just how it changes me psychologically, and it gets me ready to face the day. So I've got a few products here. We're not going to overthink it. I'm going to start off with foundation, and today I'm going in with the MAC Studio Fix. This is the powder foundation, and I really like this because it is just so easy and quick to apply on those days where you are feeling a little bit lazy. So regardless of how lazy I am feeling, I do wear makeup on most days because, as I say, have I said this already? It really does just make me feel awake. And that definitely then transfers to my mood and the actions that I take for the day. And if I'm walking around without makeup, I just don't feel that I've actually started the day. And even if I do spend the day in my pajamas, which I have been guilty of once or twice working from home, I will definitely apply some makeup, maybe not a full face, but just something, so that my brain signals to my body that I'm ready to take on the day. So let me know why you wear makeup and what your motivation is. I'd love to hear from you. I do find it very interesting. But for me, it definitely is a transformation that is very connected to how I feel and to my mood. So just applying a little bit of this, it just helps to even out my skin tone. I do have normal combination skin. I find that this one is great for that. This is giving me a very medium type satin coverage. I can build it up, but it's just giving me enough to make a little bit of a difference. So as I say, I'm just all about ease today, and just reaching for the things that are just easy to apply, that blend easily, and that are going to make a difference regardless. So I'm going to go in with a little bit of concealer. I'm going in with my Lancome Teint Idole, and I do just apply very little to the under eye area. I just want to even out the skin tone there, so I just pat it in with my fingers, or you can use a concealer brush. I do find it's a little bit quicker for me with my fingers. So there we have a base, and then I'm going to go on to my brows now. So I am going to add a little bit of eyebrow pencil, and this is one from Hanan. It's a local brand, and I'm quite vigorous with this. This is in the shade Taupe, so it's not a very dark one. But again, it just helps to add a little bit of color where I do have some brows missing. And I do find that doing my brows definitely helps me to look more awake. And it just kind of helps to frame my face, which creates a great base for whatever's going to come next. And I know that some people only like to do their brows in a little bit of mascara, which is absolutely perfect as well. But sometimes less is more. But today I am going to add some color. I'm going to add a little bit of blush, and we're going to do the whole thing, but we're not overthinking it. So I'm just basically using stuff that I have here on my makeup table. So now I'm going to go in and do the eyes. So I am going to define the crease. I do have hooded lids, and I do find that putting a little bit of a darker shade in here is going to help to open up the eye. So one of my big motivations, in fact, for putting on eye makeup is my hooded lids, because it really does make a huge difference just to give them a little bit of definition. If you don't have that problem, you could get away with just a slick of mascara, I'm sure. But I'm going in with a light taupey brown. This is in the shade Sandstone from MAC. And I find that this is quite a natural color, and it definitely just helps to give a little bit of definition, because it's all in the eyes. And if my eyes don't look awake, to me, it's pointless to actually put any other makeup on, to be honest. So that's definitely given me some definition, and I haven't been too precise with the color because it is a light color, so you don't need to be very precise. It just gives a hint of definition there. Now I'm going to go in with some eyeliner. I'm going in with an Essence pencil, and this is in the shade Choco Latte, and I'm going to use this on my lower lid. I would normally go in with a shadow on my lower lid, but I just do this very lightly just to give a little bit of definition. And then what I'm going to do is I am going to blend it out with a pencil brush, and that'll just help to diffuse that color so I don't have a harsh line, just have a little bit of a soft color on the lower lid. Now taking the same pencil, I'm going to just define the outer corner of my upper lid, just putting a little bit of this on the outer corner. And this is great as well because it doesn't move throughout the day, so it doesn't really kind of bleed onto your eyelid. And the problem I have is that sometimes I'll put a shadow in this area and then it kind of bleeds down throughout the day and it pulls my eyes down, obviously, and that is not the look that I'm going for. And then I will just blend this out with a pencil brush, so it's nothing too dark. Now I'm going to add a couple of coats of mascara. I'm going in with my LA Girl Jet Setter, and that's just going to basically finish off the eyes. Now I do have a little bit of transfer onto my upper lid with the mascara, but I'm going to deal with that a little bit later. So now I'm going to go in and add a little bit of color to the cheeks, and I'm going in with MAC Harmony. I love this one because it is quite a neutral shadow and you don't need a lot of skill to apply it. You just you can really wing it because it is subtle, but it also gives you definition, and it adds a little bit of color, but it can also work as a bronzer as well, or even a contour if you wanted just to apply it under the cheekbone. But I find that this is perfect for lazy days because it just does enough, and you really don't need much thought behind it. So as I say, you don't need to overthink it. This is just one that I would instinctively reach for if I was in a hurry as well. I'm not necessarily in a hurry today, but I just don't really feel like doing the whole 9 yards. So this is going to make a difference in terms of adding color and giving me a little bit of definition to my cheeks. And now I'm going to go on to lips, and again, without overthinking it, I'm going in with a lip pencil. This is in MAC Harmony. It's a lovely shade, works on its own, and it also goes with a lot of different color lipsticks, but I'm going to use this as my lipstick for today, and I'm going to use it all over the lips. And now what I'm going to do is I'm just adding a little bit of gloss to the lips. I'm actually taking the Elizabeth Arden 8 Hour Cream, and I'm just going to add that to the top of the lip liner. So guys, that's a finished look, really quick and simple. I have had to clean up the mascara. It kind of got everywhere, all over my lids today, so wasn't prepared for that. But everything else I think is absolutely fine. I think that it makes me look more awake. It makes me feel like I'm ready to face the day, and I just feel alive. So let me know what your go-tos are. Let me know what your superpowers are in terms of makeup. And let me know if you feel the same kind of way about transformation, and if you have the same relationship with makeup that I do, if it's something that really just makes you feel alive and awake. I'd love to hear from you, so please leave me a comment down below, and I'll see you next time. Ciao, ciao.